So, we're doing a tasting tonight.
Another tasting.
We're just, I know that's kind of like all we do is taste beer. But
watch us release this one first, and they're like, what are they talking about?
You guys are nuts. So this time, I just wanted to do something a little bit different, something I haven't done before. So I decided to do an English brown, but I want to do an English honey brown. But being a cantankerous old fart that I am, I didn't want to do it the normal way by adding honey. That's just too pedestrian. That's noobs do that. Yeah. Well, so I added
honeycomb cereal.
that. To the kettle. Be like a Batman episode. Pull down the microphone. That's silly.
I almost did that.
Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Back to. All right, let's be serious about this. Is beer. So anyway, so I just decided to really increase the honey malt just to see what that would do, and it didn't do what I wanted it to do.
Yeah.
So
So you got a malty, chocolatey, tasty beer out of it.
Yeah. So.
Maybe this should have been one of the accidents, or what do we call those?
Oh,
happy accident or horrible mistake? Nah.
Yeah, maybe it's not really an accident. It was just a failed experiment. Maybe that could be
That's
another
true.
episode.
That's true.
Yeah. That's true. So yeah, it's not as honey as I'd like, but yeah.
Okay. And to me, the honey nut browns, they always have a particular character to them.
Yeah.
And whether it's honey or maple syrup or any of the other simple sugars. And this doesn't have that character to it, but it has a honey flavor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I like more of the honey. And I didn't want to use honey just because my thought has always been, if you add honey, you're not going to taste it, but you're going to just use it to increase the alcohol, because the yeast are just going to, it's just going to dry out and the yeast are going to go nuts. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted the actual flavor. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Maybe I should add the honey in the primary or at the end of the boil. I was thinking end of the boil next time I try this.
Yeah, usually when in the honey nut brown I put in 5 ends.
Yeah.
Or at flame out.
Yeah.
Like pour it in and start stirring.
Yeah. Well, since I do no chill, I'll just put it right in there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Done. So, but yeah, no, I think it turned out okay.
Yeah, that's tasty. Yeah, like I said, it's got a honey character to it, or honey flavor to it. And I get chocolate in the nose and flavor again.
Yeah. So it's nice and malty, like I like. I think my only complaint about it is I get some astringency, a little bit of astringency towards the end. And I think the reason for that, what I'm blaming it on, is I double milled the grain. So I milled it at the homebrew store, and I brought it home and milled it again. Just since I do brew in a bag, I was like, let's give it a try and see what the efficiency is like. So, that might be the reason. I'm sure that old, cantankerous brewers would. Yeah,
so I mean that's the classic response to astringency is you over-sparged.
Yeah.
But that's coming out, or at least a lot of people think it's more of a pH issue. Like if your pH gets too low.
Oh yeah.
While you're sparging, that's where you get the astringency.
Okay.
I don't necessarily. I pick up a little bit of something at the end, but
yeah, and it's just enough to be. And it was really bad when it was young. It was like, oh, might not turn out, but it's really mellowed. So if you know to look for it, it's definitely there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it might just be kind of just something you can't put your finger on.
Yeah. But still, it's pretty tasty.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
Again, I wouldn't mind having a bunch of this laying around.
Yeah. No, it'll get drank. So, so the recipe, I used 7 pounds of Maris Otter, 12 ounces of the honey malt. So, I think the recipe that I based this on, it's just like 4 ounces of honey malt. So I just really beefed it up, and there it is. So, 6 ounces of caramel 10, 5 ounces of chocolate, and then 4 ounces of Victory. And then, let's see, for hops, 1.2 ounces of EKG at 60 and 0.8 ounces of EKG at 15. Yeah, and then I used Safale SO4 for the and it's typical. I did no chill, so it kind of hung around for, the hops were kind of working for a little bit until it cooled down.
Yeah. I mean, pretty straightforward recipe.
Yeah. I like them simple.
And like a lot of British beers, I mean, it's not crazy with the hop additions.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting to be more of a fan of EKG as time goes on.
Yeah.
I really like that.
What's funny is I've been saying for a while that when I drink some British beers, like Samuel Smith especially, I get like a boozy alcohol character to it, even though it's like 4%. And I think it's the EKG that I'm picking up.
That could be.
Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah, because this has, as soon as you were saying that, I was like, oh, this is, and it's not boozy at all. I mean, this is like 5-something%, I think. 5.1%.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I think it's just the way I taste the EKG.
It could be.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
But,
okay. So the recipe will be down in the show notes as well if you'd like to check it out or brew it up yourself.
Yeah. Or if you have any suggestions, if you've used honey, I'm absolutely interested to hear from you. I don't have to look too far to find people that use honey in recipes, but I'm always interested to hear the results. So, but anyway, yeah, no, that's all I got.
Okay, well, till next time, cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for watching our video. Check out our website at coloradobrewtalk.com for more great content.
While you're there, be sure to leave us a comment or drop us a line with your thoughts.
You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at CO Brew Talk, or follow the links below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future content.
Or episodes, as the case may be.